Good morning, comic book fans, again. This is not Comics in 5 Minutes, although keep an eye out, we have some stuff to review this week. It's a quiet one, though, for comic books, or for new ones. Today, we're actually right now, we're just going to go through what's arrived today for us from Diamond UK. Kind of cool it's arrived, because in case people haven't been paying attention to the news in this country, stuff's been going wrong at the moment, and a lot of that could mean that we're not going to get deliveries what we're supposed to for a while. Who knows, maybe another national lockdown because of another strain of CV-19. Yay for us. But we just have this in right now, and we are able to sell a lot of this from tomorrow. Some of it maybe today if it's back ordered. In fact, there's quite a lot of back orders, people wanting stuff for Christmas. What there is left everything that's been back ordered in the pile. So it's not just new stuff today, which I usually do stick to just the new things. So people who may have ordered something, if they're watching this video, who knows, it might do, see that they've got it in. For anyone watching at home who's nothing to do with our store, it's just a little selection of what's out this week. We do not order everything that drops in a week, simply because we're only a small little local comic book store, but it gives you a vague idea about anything cool and unusual that might be out here. Plus, if you do have a comic book store and you know that they've ordered stuff for you, they should have it in if we have it in, so yay at that. Again, they've got some action figures. This one I think might be just a back order because we're running out of them. Actually, we little Mandalorian fella, because apparently it's this TV show. Some people say it's good. I mean, I don't want to get into a big argument, that's what I'm saying. But slightly cool action figure, J. Jonah Jameson in the classic Marvel Select, Marvel Legends packaging, which I really quite like. And look, different hands and everything, although none of them are flipping the bird, which is mildly disappointing. But, you know, we take what we can get. Can't complain too much. This one got a couple of this next one in as well. Somebody I know on my list has ordered a Miles Morales. I don't know if it's this one, though, so we might have two for the shelf. We might only have one. I'm going to have to go double check. He orders a lot of action figures, never 100%. But we have the Maximum Venom Miles. We've got the Ghost Spider on our wall over there with the main body of the Builder figure, which is Deadpool Venomized. The Miles Venomized actually just looks kind of weird and creepy. Not like over-the-top terrifying. I mean, yeah, they've done some extra work on the hands there, but that face is just weird and creepy, but I like it. So that's it for action figures. Like you think like in the very last week before Christmas, they probably put like a whole more of that bunch of that kind of stuff out, but no, just a few, just enough to keep us going, I suppose. Mind you, it's not like we haven't got a store full of things, so, you know. This one was supposed to have come in last week. Golfing the Side Volume 9. Didn't pack it in the box for us, so it's turned up now. Yay. This one definitely is a back order. I feel kind of bad. So we ordered 1 and 5, both listed as in stock. Number 1 is on what's turned up. So if you're watching this one, number 5 is on the way, but we don't know when it's going to arrive. Brand new, though, today. New Attack on Titan. Magic Order Volume 1 definitely has been ordered for somebody. They will hopefully be able to come and get that later. Daredevil Volume 1. One of those is on order. The other one for the shelf, because it's such a good series. You should give it a try. You know, you never know. Might be all right. Justice League Volume 8. This is the follow-on from New 52 Volume 8. I don't remember if I've even ordered this one, so this could be a back order from a while ago that someone just turned up. I'm going to have to really do a deep dive on the spreadsheet for that one. Dr. Aphra. I think this one is a back order because that's the Spuria run, which is very, very cool. Oh, no, actually, that might be the recent one. Fables, definitely a back order because we had a big old gap. Rivers of London is new out today, but if you're watching this at home, I don't know if she will be, or if your husband is, that's actually finally arrived for you. Luckily, we're very good friends, so I'll send you a message and say, hey, it's arrived. Ghost Spider, this is the new series. This is just a brand new one. Back order, this is just going on the shelf because it sucks that we never have this in when people come and ask for it. I'm really glad it's back in stock. Volume 1 of the Hellboy Omnibus. I think we now have 1, 2, and 4, so we still don't have the full set, but we're getting there. I promise we're trying. Latest detective trade, Peter J. Tomasi, who's been okay. Young Justice Volume 2, which was spectacular. One of my best of the year last year. Really, really cool. I actually had a few superhero ones last year, not this year. But if you did enjoy this one or were intrigued by how much I kept talking about it, the young lady there, Ginny Hex, is getting her own special one-off, I think, next year. So get in touch. It looks great. She was one of my favourite characters in the series. The Man Who Effed Up Time. I don't even got any of this. Maybe one copy of it, like single issues that came out. But I just thought it's probably is going to work better as a full series, so I thought I'd get the entire thing in. Klaus, How Santa Claus Began. This is not for anyone particular. The people who ordered it got theirs, but I really do like having this one on the shelf, so I'm glad that's back in stock. Superman, Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, fairly sure this is ordered for somebody, but I'd have to check. I really would. I think it's just like a deluxe edition of one that's out for a while, and it strikes me the kind of thing that one of my regulars would be like, ooh, you're probably not going to order that just to sit on the shelf, but if you do get it with me, I'll buy it. So I will double check on that one. The latest Klaus, this is the brand new one, the Life and Times of Santa Claus. This one is not for you in particular. If you've already got volume 1 and 2 and want this copy, you need to let me know, because I literally just got the one of it. These are great, but they only come out in hardback and they're not very cheap, so don't fill the shop full of them. Speaking of hardbacks, though, Sumerian Volume 1, this collects the first 2 stories that they've been doing, so it's really good. You've got like a coming of 8 comic books in there, and I think it's only like 22 quid, so it's not crazy money at all. One of our regulars said, oh, is that for me? No, you've actually got the single issues for these. If you're missing any, get in contact, but you should have all of them. And the second issue of the Shift Anthology. We never got issue 1 in, but one of our regulars saw this in Derek Smith's, I think it was, really liked it, picked it up, said it was absolutely fantastic, and I wanted to know if we could get it in for them. Not the kind of thing I'd usually get unless people ask, because anthology comic books like Heavy Metal, they tend to be kind of niche, and people don't like give them a punch just on the off chance it's going to be full of amazing things. That and the fact that they're £7 each for just one thing. But the kind of thing that if you ask for, we can get it in. As I've said before, and I will keep saying, we're only a small comic book store. There's a whole bunch of stuff we'd like to have on the shelves, but we have to base everything on whether or not we think we're going to sell it, because everything that comes on here is money we're taking out of our account, and if less money comes in return, like it actually makes us profit, it's money wasted. So we have to be really careful, especially at the moment. Climate's not great for small businesses, especially niche ones like ours, but we are doing the best we can. Right, on to comic books now. Again, I've chucked everything in here, so there's going to be some back orders. I'll do my best to differentiate, so if you know something new, I'll tell you. For instance, Action Comics with my variant, that's brand new, and I think that might be the last of the Bendis Superman, which I'm not really going to miss. It's fun. Like, it's really nice to be reading some good Superman. I'm definitely not going to complain about that, but I think I'm done with it. I'm going to try something different. Speaking of, Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. Issue 2 of that one. Issue 1 was really good. Maybe not like the best thing I've ever read, but stunning. This one is definitely a back order, and I'm kind of surprised it's arrived at all. I thought this had gone out of print. The first comic of the Aliens original screenplay. 3 copies of it. I don't even remember ordering that many. I thought everyone who wanted it got it. I'll have to go back and check. If anyone hasn't got the rest of it, hasn't got number 1, let me know. I've got it in for you. The latest Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I've been playing this at home at the moment, and I will say I quite like the idea in the Yuletide DLC, well, not DLC, just free add-on stuff. But one of the missions asked me to travel 3.5 kilometers to an area to pick something up, which is roughly 350 meters below the ground, and no way to get at it. So it's a broken-out game. Atlantis wasn't built for tourists. This is one that we didn't get every single copy of last week. So if you didn't get it last week, or the week before, we got it now. Same with Savage Avengers, we were just a bit short. For the people who, like me, get their Batmans with variant covers but haven't had any for a while, 104 and 105 both arrive at the same time, so that's cool. This is an odd one. Batman Superman 15, I think I just ticked the wrong column because all we have is the variant for that one. So, it's cool. Same price. If you're down for it, you just get a slightly different cover. Shout out if you want the prop one. I will sort it out. Like, I don't mind making the extra order for that one. Batman Curse of the White Knight Harley Quinn, my variant. This has been surprisingly good. Very mature. Not what I was expecting at all. Blade Runner 2029, we were one shy last week. That's just a bookkeeping error, but thankfully it's here now. King Size Conan, featuring the works of Roy Thomas, Kevin Eastman, kind of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cool. Stephen S. DeKnight, Chris Claremont, Kurt Busiek, Steve McNiven, Jesus Sayers, Roberto De La Torre, Pete Woods, and more in a savage celebration. 50 years of the Conan at Marvel, as well as also being over at Ablaze, as I mentioned earlier. Dark Interlude number 2, these are both spoken for now. I did really push how much I liked Fearscape, and Dark Interlude is a worthy successor, not a sequel. Dark Knight's Death Metal, The Secret Origin. Of who? I have no idea who's that. Anyone been reading this and can tell me who that is? Go for it. I'm so out of the loop on that one. Department of Truth, just a regular cover for this one, which is a shame. But yeah, it's literally, I think, if you're not sure what that is, I did it's one of my best of the year, so go and find the video for that on YouTube. Detective Comics, regular and variant. This is him handing over the cape and cowl. If you've not been following that, there is going to be a new Batman. I think it's leading into the Future State thing, what's going to be happening with that one, but I'll wait and see. Disaster Inc. number 3, long-term back order. Still waiting for issue 2, I think, of that one, but that's better than nothing. Doctor Doom is carrying on being Doomy. You say like Doctor Doom, but look at that, it's like people cheering and confetti. It's like Doctor Happy. He's probably doing something doomy in the background. Doctor Who Comics number 2, just a little bit shy last week. Well, not shy. We actually had as many as we wanted, then somebody added it on, so I need to get an extra. June House of Atreides, number 3. Edgar Allan Poe's Snifter of Terror, with all the extra stuff that Ahoy put in there, so good for a laugh. Excalibur 16. For the people who want X-Men stuff, now's the time to get in contact. Once the Ten of Swords thing finished, my supplier, Diamond UK, made a bit of a mistake. I've listed pretty much all of December's X-Men titles still with XOS next to it, which is the code for Ten of Swords. So when I was ordering it, I thought, oh, that's still Ten of Swords. And I added the 3 extra for the people who would usually not get Excalibur or Hellions or Cable or whatever, but wanted the Ten of Swords crossover. So I've got some spares of these. It's very frustrating, so we can't technically do anything about it. Family Tree. Is that Jeff Lemire? Yeah, it's another one of the Jeff Lemire ones, which I really try to like. Blue Sun Rising, Firefly issue 1, a proper actual spin-off series from it. It's got those in just for the people who read Firefly. I know it's kind of hard to put people onto a new series like this far into it, quite a few issues in, and this spin-off from a TV series you might be a fan of. But honestly, it's probably the best thing Greg Pak's done, in my opinion. Genuinely worth checking out. Gideon Falls, which I believe, looking at the absolutely silly size of this, absolutely chunky, is going to be the last issue. And we've got those there for the people who want it. What was supposed to be out last week for most user stores but didn't arrive in the UK, Green Lantern. There's only 2 issues left after this one of Grant Morrison's run. Of course, a variant for me. Grant Morrison does have a new one coming out before too long, so if you're a fan, get in contact. Our Screen Man, proper Christmassy cover. That's not going to go wrong and be hideous and horrible for everyone involved at all. And because I've quite liked some of the variants recently, I've been trying a couple of them out, and I do like the look of that one. A couple of the Justice League Endless Winter. We've got the main ongoing, what's it on, 58, but some people were like, hang on, we haven't got, oh, hang on, no, this is Drowned Earth, this must be an old back order for somebody else. I thought that was because people were wanting the rest of the Endless Winter. I must have been wrong. Anyway, let's shift those out of the way. We're going to go to box number 2. I'll be back. Right. King in Black. Don't really need to do much more than that, do you? It's the big Marvel event and it's carrying on. This is a new-ish one. I have to check the creative team. I'm not too sure on this one. There's the regular one for the new 11th Masquerade, the new Jim Henson's one. And that's the variant. Now, that is just a cover B. That's not like any special limited kind of thing. But I really, really like that. I wish I'd ordered more of it. Don't get me wrong, that's got like a nice classic feel to it. That just looks something special, doesn't it? Disappointing that I didn't do it the other way around, or like one of the few times when I didn't make a mistake and order more of the variant. Last God, Chapter 11 is almost finished. Can't wait for it to finish because I want to actually sit there and read it. It's just simply too big and too epic. Imagine like reading Lord of the Rings, and you read 2 chapters of it, and then you have to wait like a month to go back and pick it up, sometimes longer because of delays. I remember exactly who everyone is. It was a bit of a nightmare, so I'm waiting until it's done. Lonely Receiver, 3 and 4. Number 3 is a back order, but it's still being allocated only, so we're waiting for the rest of them to turn up. Maestro, number 5. That's potentially the last one, but there may be another spin-off for that one. Mark number 10, this is the last one. The lady who's down for this one did say she wanted to stop after this, but I think this is actually the last one they're doing until it gets re-upped, so it's a good time to end. Mars Attacks Red Sonja, back order, I think, for that one for somebody. Marvel, which is just lots of odd side stories, I think. I really don't... They release like Marvel's X and Marvel's all at the same time. I've totally lost track of which one's which. Nightwing 77. There seems to be a lot of stuff going on in the Nightwing universe at the moment, but I really just don't read enough of that stuff to follow it all. Red Hood. He's another one that's getting quite a bit of attention at the moment. I think there's going to be some post-Future State stuff for them. Scare and Hood, we only get that for the guy. What is it? Scumbag. I think this might be the last one we're getting in. I got a few to try out, see what the artwork's like. The fact that it's shifting could be interesting, but honestly, it's not grabbing me. Sea of Sorrows. Really wish we'd had more of this one. I thoroughly enjoyed the look of it. The final issue of Shadow Service, which has been absolutely spectacular, one of my best of the year. regular cover for the other two people who get it. And that one's mine. Frustrating is this is the last issue. I didn't know that when I was talking about it. I was like, oh, it's going to be great. I can't wait to see where it goes. I am really hoping that Vault Comics actually carries on with this one and doesn't just let it be 5 issues and done. Go like a different route, do like miniseries to make it ongoing, just something. I don't think that should be the end of it. Unless everyone dies, who knows? Something is Killing the Children, number 12. They said that one are not charged us for it, and I'm fairly sure we've already had it. I have no idea what's happening there. Sonic the Hedgehog miniseries, last issue of that one, I think. Spawn 313 for the nice Christmas reference on the cover there. It's always good for a laugh. Amazing Spider-Man next, and this is one of those that is just the 54-point Last Remains. Got a few people being like, really, is this still a thing? Yeah, that's still going on. But Spider fans, there's also Spider-Woman. Now it's got a King in Black thing at the top there, but it is actually just part of the ongoing Spider-Woman with a tie-in there. So unfortunately, if you're not read the rest of King in Black, it is still one that you should be getting if you're reading Spider-Woman. So sorry about that. It's just Marvel being Marvel. Star Wars Bounty Hunters. One of those that was only supposed to be a miniseries and then it's carried on. Pay attention, Vol. You can do it. You've got it in you. A heavy metal one here. Tana. Frustratingly, this is the only thing we're missing this week, from what I can tell. We're supposed to have 2 copies of it, and we only sent us 1. It's a shame because it really, really looks good. Internal artwork, not quite as shiny as the cover. I can't really show you because I'm flicking through and I've already seen quite a few things in here which are not suitable for children. But it's still a very, very cool looking. In fact, hang on, yeah, there we go. That's a cool bit of artwork. I think that, if anything, I'm going to be reading that one today for my review because there's not much else like issue 1 starting. Because why would you put like a big starting issue on for 2 days before Christmas? Tartarus. This one is a back order. Cover B because cover A was listed and available. Big delays on these ones, but the Transformers Back to the Future issue 2 is in. Seems like a very long time after issue 1 arrived. Tales from the Umbrella Academy, You Look Like Death, with story of Klaus. Unkindness of Ravens number 4. This one is for me because I actually really, really enjoyed after the first couple, and I thought, you know what, I don't want to miss out on this one, so I added it to my pull list and I had to get the back orders. US Agent. I flipped through number 1 and it was very weird. It was just odd, but I liked it. Vengeance of Vampirella, plus a few of the variants for the people who get their Dynamite stuff, which is not me, to be honest. We only find them when they're dead, issue 4, cover B. Everyone who ordered it has already got theirs, but they charged us these and didn't send them, so I made sure we got them. If you're missing out on it, we do have it. Absolute Comics Group White Widow, issue 5, lenticular cover. Kind of nice, that still works, doesn't it? Yeah, well, cool. We only ever order this kind of thing for people who want it because I kid you not, what's the price on that one? $20. That's like the list price as well. Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood. Just going to double check here. Oh, and an unmasked variant. Dun dun dun. These are just for the people who missed out because loads of people, upon seeing issue 1, added number 2 on. And I miscalculated. I thought we ordered enough. We didn't. My mistake. We have the rest of them here for you. I think I've got enough, and I'll still have the Black, White, and Blood unmasked variants for myself. And the latest issue of Wonder Woman. I think is the last one we're going to get. Pretty much everyone who gets Wonder Woman's dropped it now. I'm not entirely sure if it's just because it's terrible or it's not living up to promise or different writers, but over the past few months, it's gone from 3 or 4 people down to 0. Right, that is this video done. Oh, there's also some posters, some Boys and Wonder Woman posters, movie and TV show kind of stuff. Can't really show those because we're on YouTube. But if you're ever in store, check out our poster rack. We do have quite a lot of the posters in at the moment, and they're nice little extra presents. In fact, yeah, just call in. I know everyone's like going through a terrible time right now, but we've got music playing, and I promise you, the chances of us playing any Christmas song is pretty damn slim. Don't get me wrong. There is a Christmas song hidden in our playlist. Like every playlist I've got at this moment has one particular Christmas song in it, all at random. So who knows? You may get it. Let's see how that shit plays out, shall we? Anyway, that's it from me. I'll come back with a review later on, maybe. Take it easy. Bye. Alexa.